Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to my Thursday Tips and Tricks. I'm live here on Facebook. My name is Lucia Visentin and I am an Independent Stampin' Up demonstrator in Melbourne, Australia. Thank you for joining me. As you hop on, would love to know who's about. Have a little chat. Sorry, we've been sort of running around and doing a few things. Holiday time at the moment for John, so we've been up at Doncaster and just got back, so I'm a couple of minutes late, but not too bad, I don't think. Now today I did want to talk about a promotion we have running at the moment. We have our two-toned cardstock for 20% off. And the two-tone, I will show you the things you can do with it. It is fantastic. I've actually been using it in some of my cards lately and really loving the effect that you can get with it. And I know lots of other demonstrators have been using it also. It's not quite as thick as our regular cardstock, so it's a little bit thinner. It's probably more similar to our designer series papers, which are our pattern papers. But like I said, for the next couple of days, so until Friday midnight, it will be 20% off. So it's a good time to actually to stock up, get a few colours. You can buy them individually. So individually, you can get a pack of 12 sheets of the one colour. Now, when I say one colour, it is two-toned. So you do get the true colour and a little bit lighter as well. So it's 12 sheets, they're 30 by 30 and it's $17.50. But like I said, at the moment, it is 20% off. And you can actually get some colour packs as well. So there are some colour packs that go with the scrapbooking kits. And if they go with the scrapbooking kits, you can actually buy them. So most of them, I think, still come with 12 sheets. But they do vary as well because some come with 2 of some sheets, 4 of some sheets. So do check when you're shopping to see how many of each colour you get because it can vary. I bought, I think it might have been the Wildflower Celebrations to go with one of the scrapbooking kits, and that has got 6 colours in it, and I got 2 sheets of each in that. But I'll flip you around and I'll show you some of the things that you can actually get, and what we can do with it as well is the other thing. So let us get just a little bit closer so that you can see. Okay, so this is the two-tone cardstock here. Okay, and this is almost similar to the pack I got. So the pack I got is this one here. So it looks like it's got Pretty in Pink, I think it was Peach Pie, Old Olive, may have had some Whisper White in it, some Pool Party and some Azure Afternoon. But like I said, there are others. So depending what colours you want, there are different packs that you can get. Or you can buy the whole 12 sheets in the one colour as well. But here are some of the things that you can do with it as well. So the two-tone cardstock actually has a white core in it. Because it's got the white core, you can actually tear it then, and you actually will see the white core. And I do have some garden green here. So that's the right side of the garden, not the right side, that's one side of the garden green and that's the other. So there's definitely 2 tones there. So you are getting basically 2 for 1. You're getting the two colourways in there. And let's just chop this up a little bit so that we can do a little bit of playing. So like I said, you can feel it's a little bit lighter. Like I said, it is heavier than the designer series paper. By a little bit actually when I feel it. So it is a substantial cardstock, but I wouldn't recommend doing a card base with it. So to use it for scrapbooking and use it as a base, I think it would be fine. As a card, I don't know how well it would hold up sitting up at all. So like I said, this one here is the garden green. So 2 ways of tearing. You can tear it towards yourself, and if you tear it towards yourself, the bigger piece, which is going to be on my left, will actually have the white showing on it. Take that out of the way for a bit. Put that underneath so that you can see. So there you go. So you've got the white. If you didn't want the white showing and you just wanted it to be the green, you tear it away from yourself. So you'll still get a little bit of white. So obviously the white's on that side, but you're not getting as much on that side, as you can see. So tearing is a good thing. Another thing is you can actually use it so you do see both sides. So like if you wanted to use it in the corner of a card and just fold it over so that you are actually getting the 2 shades showing is another good thing. Another way is crumpling it all up. So let's cut a little bit off this as well. So sometimes we can do this kind of thing just so that we get a little bit of texture on our page or our card, depending on whether you're scrapbooking or card making. Oh, sorry, I'm really, really crooked there. I'm just looking. And because it's not as hard, as tough as our cardstock, it actually does crumple nicely. So once you've crumpled it up, now the other thing you could do is spritz it with a little bit of water if you wanted to crumple it easier. But after doing that, I have a nice old sanding block here. You can actually sand that too. So once you sand that, it actually gives you that nice texture as well, because all of those high points are actually, you're taking the colour off them and it's going white. And then you can do the same on the other side too. And you're getting that lighter effect then on the other side. So when you're sanding, another thing you can do when you're sanding is emboss and then sand, which gives you a gorgeous effect then. So that's that one there, and there's another one there that's been embossed and then sanded also. So it's a really nice versatile cardstock as well. So there are lots of things you can do with it. And like I said, 20% off is a pretty good buy as well. So if you're wanting to, you know, get a few colours and stock up a little bit, that's a good time to do it when you're getting a little bit of a discount as well. So I'm thinking the wildflower, I think this one here at the moment was $16.80 for the mix pack in that. The others were, I think they're probably the same price as well. $17.50 regular price, but they've got the 20% off. So that was a little thing because it's happening now. So like I said, that is on till Friday. But the thing I did want to show you, which a team member Jackie told me about, that I actually wasn't aware of. Jackie was showing me the suite that she had, which was the Kinsingu suite, which is this one here. And she had started, there are dies that actually cut this. Unfortunately, I don't have the dies because I don't have the suite. But she was actually mentioning something that you can actually cut these 3 images out all in one go. So you can lay your die down on each individual element, and then she was just sticking the dies together with some washi tape, putting them through the cut and emboss machine, popping your bits out, and then coming over to this one and cutting the same 3 out again. So it was I just thought it was really clever and a good use of time that you could actually cut the 3 out at once. Now, like I said, I don't have the dies for that one, but I do have the dies for our new suite here. And these are the Painterly Pears Designer Series paper and dies. So basically what she was doing, and you can see on the paper, you do get patterns that appear and here. So there's quite a few places where you could do it. These ones, it doesn't fit quite as well. I have had a little go. And these are actually quite close. So you can actually get the pear and these little pears together, and you could get, see, once we go to put this on, I think, oh, actually you can. Well, not quite. You could do these two together. So what she was doing was popping them down, putting your washi tape on them, popping it through the cut and emboss machine, but then keeping these together. So then when she went to cut these other two out, they were already together and all sorted. So it was just making it easy. And like I said, with this one, you can actually do the 3. So she was doing these 3, each alternate 3. When she went to do these ones, she did have to swap the flower to the top and switch it around the other way as well, because it is both those flowers. But she could do 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5, 6, 7. So she was doing 8 with the one set of dies that she'd stuck together. So like I said, I just thought that was a really good little tip that you don't realise until you have the papers sometimes to see what you could do. And like I said, and even with this one, like there's quite a few little places where those pairs are the same. So you probably get, there'd be another one there. So there'd be 4 on the one sheet, I would think. So nice, quick brief from me today. I hope you have learnt something a little bit different. So like I said, with the dies, when you do get your dies and you design a series paper, it is a good idea to check them out and just see how you can use your dies on the paper. And like with something like this one here, especially, you are going to, well, generally speaking, you would not fussy cut, die them all out, or in my case, sometimes fussy cut. Knowing that you can do them in blocks is a really, really good idea. So thank you, everyone. I hope you all have a lovely weekend. I'm not sure what the weather's going to be like. Here it's sunny and raining at the same time. I'm looking out my window and I can see half clear sky, half clouds, but it's all wet. So hopefully it's good wherever you are. You have a lovely weekend. And for those of you on holidays, enjoy. And I will see you on Monday. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. Bye.